Shalom. First off, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh being the name of the Lord. Yahweh Shah being the name of the one the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Also want to give a sincere shalom to the elders in the truth and the brothers out there on the highways and byways doing the work. The brothers out there that's edifying, making videos, teaching people like me and stuff like that. Also want to give a sincere shalom to the brothers and sisters out there that's building up in the spirit, that's coming back to the truth and building their spirits up and doing what's right for the flock. Okay, just want to make this video. It's kind of directed to make this video. It's so-called New Year's right now. Well, I'm on the West Coast, so it's not New Year's yet, but on the East Coast, it would be considered so-called New Year's. I call it so-called New Year's because it's not the actual start of the year. You can do your research on that. Actually, in Daniel 7 and 25, if you go to Daniel 7 and 25, and for edifying purposes, we can go there now. Daniel 7 and 25. You can see how the beast changed the times. And we know that Julius Caesar actually changed the times to a Roman calendar, which we still follow today. So that's how we're under that second beast, that beast that was reborn. But Daniel 7:25 is saying, he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until the time and times and the dividing of times. So, it is not technically New Year's. So we say so-called New Year's. We don't celebrate really these traditions anyway. You want to stay away from this type stuff. While the world right now is out partying and drinking and possibly getting into a lot of folly out here, really making New Year's resolutions. You hear that a lot. Oh man, this year I'm gonna do XYZ and I'm gonna build for XYZ. Stay away from that stuff, man. We kind of gotta live day by day and actually build ourselves day by day. So it's bigger than just a New Year's resolution, man. This is a day by day resolution. We trying to build each day. You gotta destroy yourself, destroy that old man, and fight that old person, and come back as new each day. So just stay away from what's going on in the world. But we do know that it is it is so-called New Year's Eve. One thing I realized about this year, and not only just this year, the past several years, man, the time has been flying. The days been getting shorter. Time has been just, come on now, 2020 just started. Now it's 2021 now. Now it's going to be 2022. It's crazy how fast times is going. But a lot of people may not know that this is actually prophesied, that this will happen. The days will be shorter. We can get that in Matthew 24 and 22. Right? It says, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. So for the sake of the elect, the Most High is speeding the days up, because this world makes a righteous man angry, man. Like, the righteous person hates this wickedness. He wants to get out of here, So for the sake of the elect, the Most High is speeding these days up. That's probably why, that's why the days are going by as fast as they is. That's why the years are flying by like they are, man. The Most High is doing this. He's speeding these days up. And you talking about the remnant, man. Let's the remnant right now, the elect, that actually we're waiting on to get sealed before all hell breaks loose, man. I mean, all hell is breaking loose already, but the elect is the ones the Most High is for their sake. He's gonna put the seal on their forehead, and then all hell gonna break loose. So let's get that in Romans 9 and I think it's 27, I believe. Romans 9 28, 28. It's 27. Okay. Isaiah, who is Isaiah, the prophet Isaiah in the Old Testament. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel. Though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. So though it's a large multitude of Israel, it's a lot of children in Israel, right? It's only a small piece that's going to be saved, man. So, and he's quoting something from Isaiah. I think that's Isaiah 10 and 22, I believe. So he's actually quoting that. But it's a small remnant out of everybody that's going to be saved, man. It's 2/3 of our people going to be destroyed. 2/3 of our people going to be, dealing in folly and going with this world. So I think it's important for us to get in the right mindset and just kind of make a video, just kind of reminding brothers as well as myself where we should be at mentally and what we should be thinking about right now. So let's get into I want to get into something because we're living in a time of prophecy. Like the head of state actually said that we are facing, this season will be a season of darkness and despair. That's what he claimed. And if you're looking in the news, what's going on, you're getting threats of war, rumors of war, and things like that. Let's go to Habakkuk really quick and get something to Habakkuk 2 and 3. All right. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, right? And not lie. So these prophecies and the stuff, these visions and, the claims, saying like, I know a lot of people probably thinking to themselves, man, we've been hearing this, the end of the world forever. They've been saying that forever. When is it going to happen? Oh man, it's not going to happen. Listen to this right here. This is for the people who say that. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak it and not lie. Though it tarry, and tarry means, to kind of take a little time, wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Like, it will come, man. It's gonna come. So don't get to thinking just because, people have been saying this for a long time that it won't happen. You know what I mean? But the prophecies is clearly around you showing. You got the Russia and the China and the U.S. conflict going on with Ukraine and Taiwan and different things like that. I actually got some news clippings that I'm kind of showing in between this thing and just kind of give some insight. And I like looking at this news app that miraculously popped on my phone, but I like taking clippings of it, things that I find interesting, just to kind of check the temperature of what's going on right now, just kind of watch and see what they're talking about, because a lot of people don't really pay attention to these things, to this news. Now, I'm not saying like I watch the news and stuff because we know it's propaganda, but you got to at least see what these people are talking about and see what's being planned and just be a watcher of the word, remember, bless the people that readeth and watcheth. You got to watch and see what's going on, be a watch in this thing. But yeah, I feel like it's important to tell brothers and sisters that it's gonna get darker, man. It's not gonna get better. It's not gonna get better. As a matter of fact, speaking of them clippings, let's get some, okay? This is more Crown Royal news right here. Of course, they've been talking about this a lot. You got you can pause and read this certain article right here. Pause and read. Look at him, man. Look at that damn devil, man. That man, he has no clue what's going on, man. Listen to this, man. This is why you can't really trust the words that come out of these. This is a viper, man. He's a viper, man. Let's get that in Matthew's real quick. Matthew's 12 and 24, man. Just talking about these 34. Just talk about these vipers, man. Oh, generation of vipers, How can ye being evil speak good things? For out the abundance of the heart that's the mouth speaketh. Like, how, you can't trust nothing that come out of these vipers, these snakes' mouths, man. Like, how can you be evil but you speak good things? Like, how could you believe anything he say? He say he washed his hands of the crown royal. Not my problem, despite my promises. So he's pretty much just, you can't take nothing that these people say serious. You just gotta expose them. You can pause and read that. Pause and read. Man, damn devil. Look at this right here. Another setup, man. Another, anti-vindicator storm Crown Royal testing center and trash equipment in disgraceful protests. Like, this is all a propaganda. They use triggering words like disgraceful, and they set these people up to do these things. Like, it's like controlled opposition to kind of push other agendas. They create the bad and the good side to get the public opinion to change in order to push certain agendas. I mean, they've been doing that for years. They do it with the BLM movement. They do it with different things, man. And a lot of people are not aware of that. Some people eat it right up, but a lot of people, like, especially brothers and sisters down in the truth, we're well aware of this stuff, So you can't, I wouldn't say take it with a grain of salt, but you can't get too wrapped up into this stuff, but you got to watch it from a third dimensional look, third dimensionally observe this stuff, and ultimately line it up with the prophecies in the word. See how this stuff lines up with the word. Let the word and the Bible be your Let the Bible be your foundation when discerning this stuff that's going on in the world, and see how it lines up with that. But you can pause and read. Okay. Biden tells Putin U.S. will respond decisively if Russia. So, you got the rumors of wars and stuff like that. It's still going on, man. Like I said, the Middle Eastern kings, which is in the word, them kings, man, they gonna rise up. They rising up. They showing their teeth. Like I said in a video before. You can pause and read. This is more just propaganda stuff right here. Just stuff I find interesting. Just stuff I find interesting. Of course you got stuff like this. I thought this was interesting because there was a movie that just was out called Don't Look Up. And now you see this type of stuff talking about, comments and things like that. And just think this stuff is interesting. You can pause and read. And this is what was, and this is the mind of this devil, man. End of the world warning. Must ready SpaceX for humans to leave Earth in 5. Like, he actually think he's gonna be able to escape it. Escape any kind of judgment that's coming for these people. They actually think they're gonna be able to hide and escape from the face of the Lord, man. It's not happening. This is the type of devil we're dealing with, man. They can cause all this corruption. Do all these wicked things and then just leave out of the back door. Think they're gonna be able to escape with no harm done to them. Like, that's the level of just insaneness we dealing with, man. But y'all can read that. And this is just absurd. That's just absurd right there. This is just listen, like, just this wickedness. Scientists now know the maximum age of any human can reach. Like, just they want to be the most high, man. How did they know that? How could you even be vain enough or full of yourself enough to even say such a thing? That's blasphemy. You know what I'm saying? That's wicked to even think that you can know this. And then you of course got this. China warns U.S. will pay unbearable price for backing Taiwan. China claims the island of Taiwan as its own territory and has promised to seize it one day by force if necessary. The U.S. violated the promises we made with them. So, these other nations is not playing, man. You get all these rumors of war and this stuff going on right now. So this is all stuff that's showing the times that we're in. Don't get caught in folly, man. Don't get caught in this world, partying and drinking strong drink. Let's get that in, I think it's in Jeremiah. Let's get that in Jeremiah. I might have to actually look for this one. Let's get that in Jeremiah, where it talks about the strong drink, the drunkards. Hold on. Or maybe it's in my bookmarks. Okay, here we go. It's in Isaiah, actually. I apologize. But look at this right here. It says, "Woe to them that rise up early in the morning, that they may follow strong drink, that continue until night, until wine inflame them." Talking about them drunkards, them party goers, the party mentality. It says, "And the harp, and the viol, and the tabret, the pipe, and the wine are in their feasts, but they regard not the work of the Lord, neither consider the operations of his hands." So that sounds like you get all tore up, and then you go to a club with a beats is playing, with the you just living living blindly, just partying, like you don't consider you're not regarding the work of the Lord, that the Lord is doing all his work in his world, that he's putting these things together, making the days shorter, making these nations rise up against each other, and putting these prophecies into place. You're not even considering that. You're not even paying attention to it. You just want to go party, go live in folly. Hold on for a second. Oh, excuse me. Go live in folly. You just want to do everything just being lost, man. So I feel like it's important for those elect, and it is an elect. Like we mentioned, the Lord is shortening these days up for the elect's sake. We got something we gotta do. We got a mindset we gotta be in, and you can't get lost in this mess. Like you gotta flee from Babylon. Let's get that in. Let's get that in Jeremiah 51 and 6. It says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity." This place is going down. You don't want to be a part of it when it goes down, man. You don't want to be like, you want to get away from it. You want to separate, be holy. Being holy means to separate. You want to separate yourself from this, man. Trust me, you ain't missing nothing. But you don't want to miss them chariots when they come. You know what I'm saying? Flee out the midst of Babylon, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. This is time for the Lord's vengeance against that wicked one, against this nation that sinned against him, that's just wicked, that perverted the children of Israel. Lord is coming with vengeance. He's coming with vengeance. Don't be a part of this. Don't get cut off, man. Like, don't get cut off in her iniquity. You know what I'm saying? So just keep your mind on the Most High, man. Let's go to Romans 12 and 2. Romans 12 and 2. Romans 12 and 2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God." You know what I'm saying? Like, allow this word to transform you. Don't conform to this world. I know your friends probably out doing, going to New Year's Eve and all this. I mean, you don't want to hang around people that's not doing what you want to do anyway. If you're trying to get right for the Lord, and get right and get back into the spirit, and you're not going to be able to do the things that a lot of people are going to be doing. You might be they might think you're weird. They're going to call you funny and weird and say you acting crazy and all that, man. Listen, you read the scriptures, you know what's coming. The more you get into the scriptures, the more you're able to like kind of really see the people around you. Like, man, y'all the really ones that's crazy and lost. Y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't conform, man. Yeah, I know, like, you might have an Eve or something, You know, brothers, you might have an Eve with kids and stuff, and you trying to get into the world. Celebrating holidays is bad. You don't want to celebrate Christmas. You getting your household together. You trying to get your household in order. You tell Eve, look, you tell your Reb, look, babe, I'm not celebrating Christmas. You know, we not doing that. You know what I mean? And she say, oh, what about the kids though? It's not for us, it's for the kids. Like, don't conform, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. When you're getting into this word and you're living for the Most High, you're not living for yourself no more. You're living for the Most High. People are going to kind of not want to be around you, you know, because you maybe not be fun or maybe not be cool or whatever they want to call it. A lot of people going not want to hang around you, man, and that's all good because, blessed is he that will lose a life, that will lose his life. You know what I'm saying? Let's get that real quick. I think it's Matthew 10 and 39. It says, he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loses his life for my sake shall find it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you losing your life, your quote unquote life for the sake of the Lord, you will find your real life. Like my life meaning everything that I gained in this carnal world, like my job, my girlfriend, you know what I'm saying, little friendships with people here and there. I'm willing to lose all that for the sake of the Lord. Then I will find my life. You know what I'm saying? You see how that works? So, like, you know, in pursuing this truth, and when you get into this truth, you know, you start to lose people, man. You gotta be holy. You gotta be separate, cause you know that Babylon. You don't want to be cut off in her iniquity. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of flee from Babylon, like it said in the book of Jeremiah. But let's get something in Sirach real quick. Sirach 4:20. Sirach 4:20. It says, observe the opportunity and beware of evil, and be not ashamed when it concerneth thy soul. So, forget what your friends say, man. Don't be ashamed when it concerns your soul and doing what's right. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be scared to do what is commanded of you. You know what I mean? Because these people in the world, man, they don't know how lost they are. You know what I'm saying? And we all got, people we know that we've grown to know and stuff that's in the world and stuff like that. So, we understand, like, we not saying it as, hatefully or anything like that, because for the most part, a lot of our people, we all are under the same constructs. We all under the same captivity. So, a lot of us are destroyed, and that's sad. That's why this devil gotta go, man, because a lot of our people going to be destroyed because of that. That's why the Lord is coming to seek vengeance. That's why he coming with vengeance and recompense for the whore, But, but back to Romans. Let's go back to Romans 12:2 real quick, because it's something I wanted to kind of get into. 12:2. It's saying, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. So, you'll be able to discern what is good and acceptable and perfect will of God. And we know what's perfect. Let's go to Psalms 19:7 real quick. Psalms 19:7. 19:7. Okay? It says, the law of the Lord is perfect, converting the soul. The testimony of the Lord is sure, making wise the simple. So the law is perfect in converting your soul. So if you want to be perfect and you want to get transformed, you got to get into the law. You understand? Get into the law and just remember, just remember to stay, we got the grace. Yahweh granted us grace. So we're going to fall. You know what I'm saying? We're going to fall, but you got to rise up. We ain't going to be, we're going to make mistakes here and there, but you got to rise up. Just remember, just allow you allow the word to transform you, allow the law to transform you and change you into a better person. And you stay committed, and if you stay dedicated to this stuff and you stay on fire with this stuff, you're gonna start to see changes in your life. I'm talking about changes that you thought you would never change. Stuff gonna really start. Like, if you got a smoking problem and you stay in this word, you're something you're trying to quit. Like, the taste of a cigarette might start to become just disgusting to you, out of the blue. And that's the work of the Lord working in your life. You understand? So, you just gotta stay on point as much as you could. And just remember, let's get something out of Proverbs that cut me. You know what I'm saying? That cut me when I read it. It says, as a dog returneth to his vomit, so a fool returneth to his folly. Like, ouch. Just like a dog that returns to his vomit is a fool that returneth to his folly. And I grew up. I've known people that kind of was addicted to certain drugs and things like that. And I've known people that kind of relapsed. They went a long time without doing drugs, and then they relapsed and did drugs, and it was like they OD'd, man. It was like the effect was 10 times worse for them. So that's how it works with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could quit doing something, and when you return to your folly, man, the consequence might be 10 times worse. You might stop smoking cigarettes for a long time, and then you return to, man, let me smoke this cigarette, and you might get lung cancer from it. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be careful with that, man. And just stay strong in this thing. Just stay strong in this word and allow the Most High to work in your life. You know what I'm saying? And for sure, that's that. You got a lot of testimonies of brothers who me in particular, I can, go on and tell you how, the things that have changed in my life since, though I'm a long ways to go, I'm not perfect in any way, shape, or form, but there have been changes that I've made, and it's all because of this word. I give all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, all the glory, but yeah, man, I just wanted to get people on point, man. You gotta stay rooted in His word. Don't get lost in this world. Everybody partying for New Year's and you know what I'm saying, and all that. You're not missing nothing. Trust me, you're not missing nothing, man. It's better to be rooted in the word and have a relationship with the Most High through the Son Yahweh Shah right now. Anyway, because there's too much stuff going on. There's too many prophecies going on. It's too much things, like you can see this stuff going on. The prophecies is happening, and all it's gonna take is for the 144,000 to get that seal, man. Once they get that seal, it's a wrap, man. Once they get that, let's get that in 7 Revelation 7 and 4. Because I think a family member of mine, when I told him that it was 144,000 of the elect that would make it to the kingdom, she was like, what? How? She never knew that. So I feel like it's important for us to get this right now. But Revelation 7 and 4 said, I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all tribes of the children of Israel. Right? You got 12,000 from each tribe. As you can see right here in the NLT version, that's that on the right. And the KJV version is written out. But you see from Judah 12,000, from Reuben 12,000, from Gad 12,000, Asher 12, Naphtali 12, Manasseh 12, Simon 12, Levi 12, Issachar 12, Zebulun 12, Joseph 12, and Benjamin 12. So you see this it's and then you got the 12 gates. I know in the Christian church they told us, hey man, that one pearly gate, you trying to make it to the pearly gate, right? Wrong. Because it ain't no pearly gate, man. Let's go to Revelation 21 and 12. 21 and 12. It says, and it's talking about the kingdom, right? Kingdom of heaven. It says, and had a great wall, a wall great and high, and had 12 gates, and at the gates 12 angels, and names written thereon, which are the names of the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. So we just read that all out of all the 12 tribes, there's going to be 12,000 of each tribes. Now we're reading in the kingdom of heaven, there's going to be 12 gates with each name. So, you know, you see how that's, you see, you know, they tell us in Christian churches is going to be one pearly gate, and, you know, a guy going to read off your sins and stuff like that. You know, all this just folly, man. You know, but I say all that to say, man, listen, don't get lost in the sauce out here, man. Stay, you know, for you brothers and sisters out there that's, you know, hearing the call of the Lord, that's putting a call on your life, please hearken to the Lord, man. You don't want to be one of the 2/3 that's going to be destroyed, man, because it's going to happen. Though it may, you know, it might sound like it's taking long and all this, that, and the third, you know, it will happen. You know what I'm saying? Remember Habakkuk 2 and 3. You know, it will happen, man. So with all that being said, man, I pray if it was in the Lord's will that anybody watch this video was edified. Shalom.